Hello everyone, good evening. We'll wait for 5 more minutes so that everyone will get joined and then we'll start our session. Okay. Yeah, hello everyone, good evening. My name is Syed Kausar Jahan. I'm here, Core Java trainer. If I'm audible, could you please respond me in the chat like yes. Good evening. If I'm audible, could you please respond me in chat yes. Yes. Thanks for confirming me. Others, am I audible? If yes, please respond me in the chat. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's start today's session. Is the screen visible? Would you please let me know, is the screen visible to everyone? Yeah, thank you for confirming. Now, today we will start every day our timings. First, this we are having the total 5 demo session classes. After that, only from the 6th day, only the paid students will get the link. Okay, the first 5 classes will be the free demo session classes. Okay. Now, first, what's the agenda of this core Java? Means what are the topics we are going to discuss on this demo session? First of all, we'll let you know like what is mean by this core Java, why it is highly populated when compared to other programming languages, and why it is highly demandable, and what is the main advantage or why it is very boom in market from then to till now also, and what are the usages, what are the main features which because of this it is highly populated. Everything we are going to discuss now. Okay, first of all, what is meant by this core Java? Core Java means what? Normally, the technical terminology we call for this core Java is not this core Java. It is Java 2 Standard Edition. The actual technical terminal word is Java 2 Standard Edition. But we are calling it as core Java because it is like a very simple and easily known to every student or everyone. Okay, like if you say that like a Java 2 standard edition trainer, will you be able to recognize me? And if some, for suppose, if you are able to think that I'm doing the course of Java 2 standard edition, then you will be able, the others will know that is it like a Java course? No, right? So for easily understandable and for easy recognition, it has been telling us this core Java. Okay. And why it is highly demandable, highly populated when compared to other programming languages. Means because of its features. Okay. And because of its special features which is invented in this Java, it is highly demandable, and in the recession time also, the openings will be very high in this Java. Okay. Java is having again like a full stack, backend, everything. Though it is anything like a full stack or backend, but it is highly demandable. Backend means the complete development part, like the backend code will write and push it into the server connected with the database, will develop an applications like standalone or web applications, right? These are all will be done by this backend developers. And when we are integrating that backend code or backend application with the front end application, means like front end means what the thing what we are able to see on the monitor, that is called the front end. So when we are developing the front end application with the help of the Java and connecting that or integrating that with the backend code, we call it as a full stack developer, full stack Java developer. Okay. Now we are, especially now we are going to discuss in this course is only about this core Java. It is like a base. It is like the, how we can say, like where the preschooling will have, right? Like a nursery, LKG and UKG in the schooling. It is like a base for the next schooling, like the preschool or primary school or the high school. The same way, here core Java is the basics to the Java thing, like the advanced Java, or like to go with the other features of the full stack also, like the front end also. For everything, this core Java is the basic one. Okay. Now, what's the agenda today we are going to discuss is first, what is this Java and where is this Java is used? Okay. And what are the features of this Java? Features means it is like its nature, we can say. Okay. And what are the types of Java? And a small Java program, I'll show it to you, and I'll show how we are going to compile that and how we are going to run that Java program. Okay. And next, what are the concepts of OOPS? The Java is, I told you, right, because of this future, it is highly populated and demandable. Because of which future? This OOPS future. Okay. So what are the concepts of this OOPS? And what are the advantages of this Java and disadvantages also? Definitely, if something is there, means definitely it will have some pros and cons. Right. The same way we are in Java, we are having the advantages and some disadvantages also. Now let us start this with the what is meant by this Java first. What is this Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language as well as a platform. Why I say I have told you here platform is, I'll explain that. First, Java is an object-oriented programming language. means it is depend or it is mainly based on the objects. That is the reason why we are saying that Java is an object-oriented programming language. Okay, it is completely based on these objects. Without the object, there is no Java program at all. Okay, Java is an object-oriented programming language. Like we are having the C, C++ and everything. These are all the programming languages. Programming languages means the language the which we are able to write the programs or code to develop any application. We call it as programming language. And this Java is specially an object-oriented programming language. These programs will be written based on this object, okay, as well as a platform. Why we are saying this platform means because it is also supported on the web. Okay, like normally C and C++, we can able to, we need to install that in our system and we need to write that on the system only. But when compared to, when it comes to this Java, we can able to write this Java program on the web also. Okay, this is what Java is, an object-oriented programming language as well as object-oriented programming language or platform. And who has developed this Java? Java was developed by a team led by name James Gosling. Who developed this Java? He is the team lead of that team and his name is James Gosling. And where he developed this Java? At Sun Microsystems in 1991. Java was developed by the team lead by name James Gosling at Sun Microsystem in 1991. Okay, actually there is also a history about this Java on which basis they got this thought to develop and who all developed, how, what's the origin of this, everything I'll going to discuss later. Okay. And Java is the first programming language which provides the concept of writing programs that can be executed using the web. Java is the first programming. I told you, right? We can able to write and execute in the web. That is the main future of this Java. Means the first programming language. Means before this Java, there is no such programming language where we can able to execute the code on the web. But from Java, we can able to write the programs and can we execute those on the web with the help of this Java. Okay, this is the first programming language which introduced the concept of writing the programs and execute that on the web. Okay, this is the small information about this Java. Okay. Now, where this Java is used means in which technologies or like which type of applications we are going to use this Java. Now we'll discuss that. According to this Sun Microsystem, it is a company. Okay. Now it has been acquired by this Oracle. Okay. 3 billion devices were running this Java. According to Sun, 3 billion devices was running this Java. And the main devices that Java used currently are, the first thing is desktop applications, web applications, enterprise applications, mobile applications, embedded applications, and gaming applications. Okay. First, in the desktop applications, we'll discuss about this desktop applications. Means what? Means in which type of applications we are developing. This Java is we are going to discuss now. Okay. These are all types of applications or using this Java as their backend programming language to develop their application. Okay. What are the desktop applications that are using this Java as their backend programming languages are Adobe Reader. Okay, this is, right? Mostly we are using this Adobe Reader to open any PDF, to convert any PDF, right? So these Adobe Reader is developed with the help of this Java. Okay, and next a media player. Right? Media player where we can able to listen the music, right? Like we can able to play the videos or we can able to listen the music with the help of this media player on the systems, like on the laptops. Okay. So in these types of applications also, we are using this Java as the backend programming language. These are all the desktop applications. Adobe Reader is the desktop application. Media player is the desktop application. Antivirus. We are all having the antivirus in our system, right, to protect from the virus. So those antiviruses will also be developed with the help of this Java. Okay. And some more applications are also developed with the help of this Java. Okay. These are some basics I have explained you now in which this Java is used. Okay. Now the web applications. I told you, right? Web application means where we can able to run that application on the web. Okay. So what are the web applications which are using this Java means irctc.com. It's a very big application. It's a very big web applications. Throughout India, we are using this IRCTC's website to book any train tickets, right? So that web application has been developed with the help of this Java and Java T Point. It is a very good e-learning platform where we can able to learn many courses through this javaTPoint.com. Okay. And there are some more web applications also be developed with the help of this Java. Okay. If anyone having any doubt, do please ping me in the chat so that I can able to know whether you are able to understand or not. Okay. Any doubt, just ping me in the chat. I can able to see the chat. Okay. Now, the enterprise level applications. Enterprise means what? Those are the huge applications. Means like many sectors will be included in that enterprise applications. Not only the single type, multiple sectors will be included in that enterprise applications. What are those? For example, what are the enterprise applications that are using this Java as their backend programming languages means banking application. You all know, right? Banking applications are the very big and secure we need to have. Okay. It should be highly maintainable and highly secure. That should be. So these banking applications are developed with the help of Java means now you should have some idea that it is very good in security also. Okay. With the help of this, they are using this banking applications. Okay. To develop these banking applications, Java is using and business applications. Business applications means, for example, like we can say like Amazon, Flipkart, there are also some e-commerce websites, right? These are all the business applications. So such type of applications also be developed with the help of this Java. Okay. Mobile applications. Mobile applications means like we can able to have some games and like some applications like the cam scanner or WPS Office. These are all some type of mobile applications which has been developed with the help of this Java as their backend programming language. Embedded applications which are used in the embedded, to develop or create these embedded applications and some games. It's not like all. Some games also be developed with the help of this Java. Okay, in these types of applications, we are using this Java as the backend programming language. Okay, now what are the futures of this Java? Futures means, I told you, right? It is like the main reason, or we can say like the it will be actually we know, right, what is the main skill in ourselves. Like I can say that my skills are like the Java and Spring and Hibernate, like that I can say. Like very much populated, and I'm very much known about that. So the same way, the future means the reason why it is highly populated is because of this. Okay. First, what are the futures of this Java is in that the first one is Java is very simple. Like, for example, uh, if you're the programming style of this Java is very simple, like easily understandable to everyone. Okay. This is also one main feature. Because of this, it is very highlighted. Okay, Java is very simple, and Java is object oriented. Object oriented means, I told you, right, Java is mainly based on the classes and objects. Okay, Java is mainly based on the classes and objects. Java is mainly based on the object oriented. Okay, it mainly depends on the classes and objects. Without classes and objects, we cannot write any Java program. Okay, Java is distributed. Like distributed here means it is a very good future of this Java. Means how I can say means, for example, we are writing the Java program in my system. That is the configuration in the system is it is having the Windows OS. Okay. Now I have written this Java code and I executed that and it generated the dot class. Whenever we execute any Java program, it will generate the dot class file. Sorry for the disturbance. So whenever we execute the Java program, it will generate the dot class file. Okay, that dot class. For example, now I have executed that Java program in my Windows system. Now I want to transfer that dot class file into the another OS like Linux. Okay. Now, if I try to run that dot class file from Windows to Linux, will it execute? The configuration of the system is Windows and that is Linux. Will it execute? Can anyone respond me in the chat? Okay. Yes, it will execute because Java is supported with this distributed technology. Like though the configuration of one system and another system is different, like the OS and everything, it will execute that dot class file. This is a very good feature. Because of this, it is highly populated. Okay. Java is distributed, means the dot class files will be distributed from one system to another system and it will execute the dot class file also. Okay. Java is robust because of these good features like the distributed, object-oriented, and secured one. It is very robust programming language. Robust means a strong programming language. Okay. Java is interpreted and compiled. Means what? Interpreted means it is executing the line by line. Java is executing the code line by line. It will compile the code and it will execute the code line by line, not all the lines at a time. It will execute one line, after that the next line, after that the next line, like that. Okay, Java will execute the code line by line, and Java is having a very good secure future. The security is very good in this language. That is the reason why the banking application is also using this as their backend programming language to develop their banking applications. Okay. Java is portable. I told you, right? We are portable means what? It can be transferable. Portable means we can able to change that from one position to another position. Okay. So Java is portable. We are changing that from this position to that position. So you can able to transfer the dot class file from one system to another system through the network. So it is portable. Okay. Java is multi-threaded. We can able to create the multiple threads in the Java. This is also a very good feature. Because of all these features, Java is having very high demand. Okay. Types of Java. Types of Java means what? We are not based on the type of application we are developing. We are using the type of Java. Okay, if you are using, like normally we'll discuss now in which type of applications will be developed. Okay, there are three types of Java in. Okay, there are three types of Java. Those are Java 2 Standard Edition, Java 2 Enterprise Edition, Java 2 Mobile Edition. Okay, first Java 2 Standard Edition. Java 2 Standard Edition means, I told you, right? The core Java. Just now, while starting the session, I have tell you that core Java means we can call it as Java 2 Standard Edition. It's the technical term for that. Okay. And Java 2 Enterprise Edition means technical term for the advanced Java. Okay. So why, in which type of applications we are using this Java 2 Standard Edition means in order to develop the standalone application. Means standalone means what? Like it is, we are using in the desktop applications. Okay. In order to develop the desktop applications, we are using this Java 2 Standard Edition. Okay. Like for Adobe Reader and Media Player. And Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Enterprise means, I told you, right? In order to, it is used in very big applications like the banking application and the business applications will use this type of Java. Like J2EE means the advanced features of Java will be used to develop this type of applications, because in that there will be having interaction of the server database. Okay. And advanced Spring Hibernate technologies will be used to develop these types of applications. Okay. We need to have the connectivity with the network to transfer the data from server to client, like everything will be included in that. Okay, that is the reason we are using this Java 2 Enterprise Edition to develop the business applications. Okay, Java 2 Mobile Edition. Mainly we are using this mobile edition features to develop the mobile applications. Okay, like games, etc. Okay, now you all have a clear idea, right? In which types of applications we are using which type of Java features. For desktop applications or standard applications, we are using the J2SE. For enterprise applications, we are using the J2EE. For mobile applications, we are using the J2ME. Okay, these are the three types of Java we are using. Okay, and now we'll discuss a small Java program. Okay, how a Java program will look like. Okay, first, any Java program will have the, I told you, right, mainly depend on the classes and objects. Okay, so first we need to write the class. Before that also we'll have some more sections. In the later classes, we will discuss more about this because now a basic small program, I will show it to you. Okay. The first thing here will be the class. Yeah, okay. Here, a public is an access specifier. Access specifier means public. The word itself represents it can be visible to anyone in the package. Okay, public means. And this is the class. In order to create any class, we have to use this keyword called class. And this is the class name. Hello world is the class name. And the name of the class should always be the capital letter. Okay. Remember this point. The name of the class must be the capital name. Okay. And then the curly braces start. After that, they immediately will write this. We need to write this main method. Any Java program will start its execution from the main method. Okay, definitely any one class, if you are having the multiple classes in the Java program, then at least one class should have the main method. Okay. So now we are starting this with the main method, public static void main string args, and then curly braces. Now we are just printing hello world system dot out dot println hello world. The thing what we have written in this inverted commas will be printed. The same will be printed out on the screen. Okay. So now the public class hello world, public static void main, system dot out dot println hello world. Close this main method and then close this hello world class. And we have to save this hello world class with the same class name. Okay. If you are writing this in the word in the notepad, and then we have to save that with the same name called hello world.java. Then only we can execute that. Okay. Now, in the main method, right? See here, what are these public static void main? I'll discuss you now. Okay. Public, it can be called from anywhere. Public means what? It can be called from anywhere in the package. Okay. If you write a private, then only it will only the current class can call that private methods, not the other classes. Okay. Actually, we are having the totally 4 access specifiers that we'll discuss in the later sections. Okay. This will also one topic will be there for that access specifiers. Okay. We'll discuss in detail in the coming sessions with the examples. Okay. And then the static. Static means what? It is a keyword. We can use this static for a variable, for a method, for a class. Why we are using this static means without creating an object, we can able to call this static methods or static classes. Okay. That is the main feature of this static keyword. Okay. Void. Void means what? It doesn't return any value. Like we are all know that integer, float, double, you all know, right? What are the data types this integer means, float means. The same way, void is also a data type which doesn't return any value. It returns nothing. Okay. And the main means what? This is the method name or name of the function. You can say this is the name of the method or name of the function. Okay. String args. String args is an array. So we are using the string args for the command line arguments. Okay, here the data type is the string and the array name is args. Okay, these are the methods or keywords what we are writing in any Java program. Okay, and now how we are going to compile the Java program and how we are going to run that Java program. In order to compile the Java program, we have to write in the terminal that javac hello world.java. This is the main thing, Java, C, and the class name. Here the class I have created is Hello World. We have to, and I have saved that file as the same as the class name. Okay, I told you, right, we need to write the same class name as the Java when we're saving that. Okay, Java C hello world dot Java. Once we write this command, if you put enter, then it should not show any error. If it's showing any error, then we need to rectify our code. If everything goes good, then it will go to the next line. Then this is the compiling. Okay, this compilation will check the compile time errors. Okay, and then in order to run the Java program, we have to write the command Java and the class name. Only the class name, no dot Java. Okay, only Java and the class name, Java hello world. And then if you put enter after this, then it will execute that class and it will show what are all the statements we have written in this. Like we have written here, just the print hello world. Then it will just print the hello world. Okay. This is main about what is the, how is the, we are going to compile and run the Java program. Okay. Now, what are the concepts of OOPS? What are the concepts of OOPS? I told you, right? OOPS is the main feature. Why this Java is very, very demandable. Okay. After this, only the all other programming languages like Python and everything will be developed with the help of this OOPS concept. Okay. First, what are the concepts of OOPS? First, object, class, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. Okay. Object and class is common in any Java program. The main features are these. In any interview, definitely, though you are having the 10 plus of years of experience, or you are not having, or you are having the 0 years of experience, the interviewer will ask the common question, what are the Java OOPS concept? Definitely, you have to explain about these four. Very, very important. And based on these concepts only, we'll write any code in really also, like in any, normally in our projects also, while we develop any application, right? Though it is an enterprise or standard level application, mobile, anything, but we will use these features. Definitely we'll use this, like we'll use this polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation. Definitely we'll use among these four. So that much important this is. Okay. So actually, now I'll give you a brief idea about this, but in depth we'll discuss about this in the later sections, because it is like a, one topic will take some time. Okay, that much important this is, and we need to execute the code also for this each topic. Okay. First, object means what? Object is an instance of a class. Means how I can say. Instance of a class means in order to use any class, we have to create the object. For example, we are having a book. Okay. Let's think it is an empty book. What's the use of that book if you are not having a pen? Right? If you are not having a pen, what's the use of book? So here the class is here a book, empty book, and object is here a pen. So that dependency is there between this class and object. With object is plays a key role in the class. Okay. Now encapsulation. Encapsulation means what? Binding of the class data variables and members together into a single unit. It's like how I can say, for example, you all know, right? One capsule we are having, like we'll have some granules in that capsule. We'll bind two types of medicine into that, a single capsule. Like yellow color and orange, pink will be there. They'll bind those two types of granules into that one capsule. Like we'll use that capsule in the time of cold, right? So means what is that concept here? Capsule means we are binding, means we are putting together the variables and the methods or functions together in a one single unit called a class, called encapsulation. Class is the best example for encapsulation because in class we'll having the variables and methods. That's the reason why we call this is a good example for encapsulation. Inheritance. Inheritance means what? Acquiring the base class properties by the child class is known as inheritance. Means like my father is having a habit of reading the newspaper. Then I also having the habit of reading the newspaper. How I got that habit? Because of my father. Right? The same way here, acquiring the parent class properties by the child class is known as inheritance. Okay. And next, polymorphism. Polymorphism means what? Polymorphism means many forms. We can use a method or an object in a multiple forms is known as polymorphism. Means here in polymorphism, we are using one method in a many forms. Like for example, in this polymorphism also we are having the two types, like static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. Okay, static polymorphism means what? Method overloading. Dynamic polymorphism means what? Method overriding. Okay. And next, what is this method overloading and method overriding? Method overloading means we are having the same method name with a different type of signature. Okay. We are having the same method name with the different type of signature. Sorry. We are having the same method name. Like for example, we are having the sum method. Okay. We are having the sum method in the same class. Okay. Method overloading will occurs in the same class with the same method name. But the signature here will be the different. Signature means what? For example, let me show you here. I'll open one word and I'll show it to you. See here. For example, yes. And we are having the public static void main. Okay, just for namesake, now I'm putting as PSVM. Okay. And in this class, I'm having one sum method, which is having the parameters as okay. And it is returning A plus B. Okay. Now in this C, it should be small. In the same method, A plus B plus C. Okay. So close this main method. So here method overloading means method overloading means we are having the same method with different signature. Signature means like the number of arguments will be the difference here. Okay. It is having the two number of arguments. It has three types. We can also have here different type also. Okay. Like int float int or int float like that. Okay. If you can have the two also here. Okay, like this also. It should be something should be different, at least one should be. Okay. Method overloading means we are having the same method name with the different type, with a different number of arguments or different type of argument. That is called method overloading. Okay. Now, method overriding means we'll having the dependency here. Like we're having the class example. Okay. Now, class child extends example. Okay. Public static void main. Okay. Now, in this, we are having the same method name with the same data type also. Okay. Method overriding means we are having the same method name with same number of arguments or same time, but it should be in the different classes. Okay. It should be in the different classes. Like, and those classes should have the dependency. Okay. Child class is extending the example class. Means what? This is the child class of this parent class. Extends means what? This is child, this is the parent. This is extending the properties of this one. Okay. And if you write here the floater, then you can also write this same type or different type also. But there should be, these two methods should be in the different classes, and those classes should have the dependency. Okay. This is called method overriding or dynamic polymorphism. This is about the polymorphism. Next, abstraction. Abstraction means what? Hiding the data. Abstraction means hiding the data or showing the functionality and hiding the implementation, we can say. Okay. For example, I'll tell you an example for this so that you can able to remember that and you can able to answer the same in the interview also. Okay. Like while doing the phone call, the best example for abstraction is the phone call, right? If you take your mobile phone and if you type the number and if you make a call, you know, right? By pressing on that call button, you can able to connect to the other person and you can able to speak with them. Okay. We know the functionality that your screen sharing is stopped. My screen sharing is not visible. Sorry. Okay. Abstraction means you know the functionality of the phone call. Means while we type the number and if you make a phone call, we can able to connect with the other person and we can able to speak with them. You know the functionality, but you don't know the implementation of that. Means how they are able to connecting with the phone number to the other person and how the data is going to transfer and we can able to listen with the through the network. With this all the backend implementation, you all people don't know like how the data is going to transfer and how we are going to listen and everything. So we know only the functionality of the phone call, that we can able to speak with the other people. We don't know the actual implementation. That is called the abstraction. Hiding the implementation with the user, just knowing the functionality is called abstraction. Okay. What are the advantages of this Java? Java is a simple programming language. That is a very good advantage, and a robust programming language because of its strong memory management. Why? Remember this point. I told you this strong memory management because Java is robust because of the strong memory management. Memory management is taken care by Java itself. Programmer will not taken care of any memory management in Java. Okay. And Java is the first programming language which can be executed using the web. Okay. And the feature called write once, run anywhere. I told you that we can able to take the .class file of one system and we can able to run on another system. Means we are writing the Java program one time and running that .class file in any number of systems, like anywhere. That is the feature called Aura. Java multi-threading is that we need not provide memory to every running thread. Because of this multi-threading concept, there is no need to provide memory to every running thread. It's a very good advantage. Okay, these are the advantages of this Java. What are the disadvantages? As we all know, right, any programming language, anything will have some disadvantages also. The same in Java also, slow performance, because it needs to be interpreted during runtime, which allows it to run on every operating system. I told you, right, Java is the interpreted language, means it will execute that line by line. It will execute the code line by line, so that it takes the time of the operating system. So which allows to run on every operating system. Though it is executed in Windows, again it should execute in the Linux also. Okay. Java program consumes more memory. Why it is consuming the more memory? Because it is running on the top of Java virtual machine. Java is always run on the top of Java virtual machine. So it takes the virtual machine, means definitely it takes the more memory. Okay. And the garbage collection. I told you, right, the Java is memory management is taken care by the Java itself. No programmer will involve into this memory management. So how it is going to taken care of that memory management means with the help of this garbage collection. It is a concept. With the help of this, Java is taking care of memory management. As the programmer is not involved in this memory management, Java itself taking care of that. So there is no control over that. Because of this, a small disadvantage. Okay. It is taking automatically. These are the small disadvantages of this Java. Okay. Anyone having any questions?